this person. Goodbye. Hello. How are you? Definitely the wrong hand.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Everything's all right? Need a blade? Talk to Adrian at the forge. If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Hi, bro. Could you tell me?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Trouble? No, the gagging. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Yeah? Took an arrow? Why don't you show me that?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead. Huh?
Why don't you show me the arrow?
Staying safe, I hope.
Are you feeling all
What do you
right,
need?
dear? You look a little ill.
Who are you? Who are you?
I might...
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget.
So usually you do get You do get buffs from reading these books. Yeah. Let's go through it and then go. The one who keeps telling me I look tired. Where is she?
I might just servant among lords, but don't think for a moment I don't take my duties as seriously as the Jarl himself takes his.
It's Harry Potter, you know.
If my cleaning gets it, this here is Dragon's Reach, and it's... Yes? 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 Put that down. Careful with that.
Clean that up. Clean that. That's your job. We don't pay you for free. How do you crouch again? I forgot the controls. Yeah, good. What have I done? Guys, trust me, this VR is worth it. Magic, skills, items. Neither interest me, so let's see what we have here.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest. Great warriors.
Why am I running backwards, man? What's going on? Let's go to system. Oh. Gameplay, okay. So I guess that's the map of that's the map of Tamriel.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
Are you a wizard?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of... Oh. Huh? It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
No, I'm gonna save my soul gem for. I'm gonna save my soul gem for. For future. For a better weapon, man. I'm not gonna waste my soul gem. I can't really read it, man. Oh yeah, then oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, there's a quest.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
So this is basically the major castle.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Actually, what's in this? might have to eat that, man. I don't know.
You're not supposed to be here.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there.
How much? 5?
Huh. I'm getting out of here.
Yo, what did I do, man?
You should have stayed in your precious forests here. I've had enough.
Get away!
You can take me? I won't back down! You don't stand a chance.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Oh man, I don't even know what I did, man.
I'll kill you! I swear it! You're out.
Oh well. Must have run off. Come to Dragon's Reach.
I won't back down! Skyrim belongs to the North!
Get out.
What was that?
Oh
Time to
shit.
end this. You're already dead.
Wait, I know you.
Let's just get out of here, man. Let's just get out of here. I guess they really like this area.
Is someone there?
Why? Why are they after me? Let's just get the main mission done, man.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Alright.
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
I want to know
I'm
more.
not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Holy, that's a good history, man. Have you encountered any dragon?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Let's see where Bleak Falls Barrels is. Exactly. auto saved. I don't know where this is, man. I don't know. I forgot this area.
What is it then?
Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos! He who is both man and divine! For we are the children of man, and we shall inherit both heavens and earth, and we, not death. Or their toadies will rule Skyrim forever! Talos the mighty, Talos the unerring,
Spare a coin.
Are you feeling all right, dear?
So you can spend it on drinks at the Bannered Mare? What's the matter?
You can't stand
Once I've made
beside
enough
a
money
strong
trading with the
woman.
Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madron. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Farewell. I miss the days when the Grey Mane... There's nothing a man can do that I can't do better. Whether it's serving
Ripe
drinks
fruit and
or
fresh
slaying
vegetables for
trolls.
sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun. Some may call this junk.
And why
Me?
shouldn't
I call them
Because I'm a
treasures.
Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
You've got... They'll never understand. No
It's
amount
no
of
fun getting
flowers or honey
my friend
words are
Alava?
going to change my mind.
Yes. Wraith bullies me all the time. All the elders think I'm a milk drinker because I can't fight. Nobody understands. If you can get Wraith to leave me alone, I'll be your best friend. Forever. I'll pay you too. My whole life savings. 2 septims. Oh, good. She'll listen to you. I just know it. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. All right then.
Thinking of settling in?
Still warm
There's a
from
house
the
for
oven.
sale. Breeze Hall. We should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Hmm? Tea leaves, palm leaves, crystals of iron.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days. Did you know there's some fruit? Hey, you want to play a game? Really? All right, you pick. Tag or hide and seek. Okay, you're it.
You look a bit peaky. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
You can't catch me.
Yes, house guard. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else.
I ain't done nothing. Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it. Sure, whatever.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Sky. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Oh! No!
That was just lying around?
You take care of yourself now.
I accidentally... Lord? Yeah.
Businesses? Your children? Your
You
very
wouldn't attack an old woman
lives?
again,
You
would you?
only if. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on. Argonian ale. I can almost taste it.
Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace
Sure,
the
whatever.
mighty Davos. He who is both man and divine. Trust in me, Viking. Trust in my seed. For I am chosen to come. the mighty, Talos the unerring, Talos the unassailable. To you we give praise. And deserve our praise.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed to the dead.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant trade. I need more experience if
Bits
I'm
and
going to run
baubles
it
for
in
sale.
someday.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Oh.
I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Holds. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle bones.
I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
Don't even get me started on that lot. Huh, they put on airs like there's something
Spare a
special.
coin
Oh,
for a
sure,
fellow
they've
Nord
got
who's got
money,
lots
but
left.
they ain't got a shred of honor
Spend it on
between them.
drinks at the Bannered Mare.
Grey
It's food you
Mane.
need.
Huh,
Ask for that
now that's a
instead.
name fills you with pride.
Never you mind.
We've got
I'll find
roots
a
in
more
White
charitable
Grounds.
soul.
We've got history.
That's what I thought.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I ain't done
You
nothing.
take care of yourself now. Be careful!
Did you... The price is... Lotta? I had...
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel. That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Never done wrong by me or my kin. Things are tough for him now, I'd wager. What with the fighting and the dragons. But Balgruf's a tough old Nord. He can handle it.
All right.
That'll be the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. He's an honorable enough man. Hmm?
I work with my mother. Did you know there are some fruits? You need something? Need something?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Freehold.
Carlotta.
Spoke to the steward up in the
fresh
keep.
from the
if you're
farms
interested.
daily.
If you were getting them from my farm, you'd be twisted.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Who are you?
Are you Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? Well, as I said, Arche is the god of life and death. You'll find his temples and halls of the dead all across Tamriel. Priests of Arche, such as myself, perform rites for the dead and sometimes console the bereaved. We also keep a constant vigil against those who practice the vile arts of necromancy. I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Archay be upon you. I spend so much time among the dead, with this terrible... Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles. The blessing of Archay be upon you.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
I ain't done nothing.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale?
What? What are you looking at?
The finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Bits and baubles for sale. all crafted by them. Trinkets are... You take care of yourself now.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh. If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
Alright guys, that was end of part 9. Hit the like and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.